Hello and welcome to our website, which has been created to provide information on the subject of technology as used in post-16 education, or could be used in post-16 education. Sadly, not nearly enough is, which is why this site is here. In particular, the sector, the FE and skills sector, which in this case includes work-based learning and adult and community learning, and so on. As you will see, we've got a range of subject matters because it covers such a vast array under the heading of technology. And it's digitizing the materials, it's using e-portfolios, e-safety, absolutely crucial, VLEs, and so on and so on and so on. We've already got some articles running which you might find of interest. E-safety, is it as important as road safety? Absolutely. And the Tell Me More section, which is about, in this case, virtual reality, e-portfolio, can't get away from it. And the virtual learning environment, VLEs, should they, shouldn't they, which can we use, what can we use, and so on. So we try to cut through some of the ambiguity of these descriptions. So, for example, you'll get a flavor for what we're on about through our glossary. A glossary being an alphabetical list of words relating to a specific subject. Well, of course it is. But when we tapped into these names, we come up with stuff that really wasn't relevant to what we wanted to go. So when we talk about augmented reality, it's thinking of the FE and skills sector. How can it be used? Is it a bit futuristic? Well, actually not, because employers are using it. And if we drill down into this one, nice article on it from one of our ex-colleagues and a specialist, and it includes links to where else you'll find more information, videos, augmented reality solutions in the workplace, and so on and so on. Likewise with all of the other factors in the glossary. Coming back against the glossary, obviously there are some obvious ones there. Communication in teaching, learning and assessment. Again, here is a different slant, and instead of talking about what you should use, what you shouldn't use, what other people are using, our take on this particular one is why aren't you using it? Do you not have a PC, a laptop, a webcam, a smartphone, two tins connected with a piece of string? What is the problem? And so this article goes into the fact that 60 years ago, in 1948 in Alice Springs, RFDS base was used to broadcast the first school lessons to outback children using high-frequency radio transceivers, which enabled students to talk to each other as well as the teacher during classes. Bit radical, don't you think? Anyway, that's just our thought on it. And I love this image because it shows some very, very serious technology in there. You know, you think that that would be very difficult for staff of the day, and particularly children, to be able to use. There I go. Sorry, I'm going off on one again. So coming back to the glossary quickly to give you a flavor for the range of subjects we are talking about and we're happy to talk about and we'll be happy to add to. Enhanced learning resources. Long before the Feldtag report, we were raising awareness of and demonstrating how teachers and trainers could make classroom delivery engaging and interactive with the minimum of IT skills or training. Invariably, the enhanced resources could then be made available online and therefore accessible 24/7. You can read it for yourself. But so if we drill into that one, for example, you will see that there's a range of, and by no means a comprehensive range of, very easy to use, well-known authoring tools, either cost nothing or very little cost at all, which sort of flies in the face of a webinar I was watching the other day where staff had been introduced to enhancing their own learning materials and using some fairly complex authoring tools, and they were puzzled as to why they couldn't get their head around it. No mention of the cheap and cheerful, but my heavens, they are really good stuff here. Something for you to read, and perhaps if you're not using it, you might pick up on one or two, and so on and so on and so on. Take a look around yourself, have a look about and see what you think, see if there's anything that appeals to you, and in particular, and if you think we're missing something, by all means let us know. We do have a question and answer section. There's just a few questions in there at the moment, not too many, but they're coming, and I'm sure they'll come thick and fast now. Which e-portfolio to use is an old chestnut, but they would give us a definitive answer, but direct you to where you're going to get the information. Can we use the e-portfolio as a VLE? And often asked the other way around, can we use the VLE as an e-portfolio? Again, we're going to tell me more about virtual learning environments. There are some daft ones as well, and we would rather not deal with the daft ones because you're going to get a daft answer from us. But here's one that was rather good, and you expect it. Some of the staff are resistant to using technology. What can I do? Well, we do give an answer, but if we had the definitive answer for everybody, we would be more rich and we wouldn't be doing this. So let's tell me more about article categories and contact us. So do by all means make contact with us. We're going to be doing at least one article per week. It will come out on a weekly basis. We'll publish the additional questions and answers, and we'll elaborate on the articles as well as adding more, especially from your own suggestions or requests to feature subjects that you might like us to investigate. I hope you find something of interest, perhaps even something that you might use. And if you do use it, successfully or otherwise, do let others know. We'd be happy to share it. Bye bye for now.